happening? Did I do the wrong thing? I think I had did the wrong thing, but can y'all see me now? Can y'all see me? Let me get a refresh because something is not working right. Is everybody in here? Is y'all here? let me let me see. Okay, I am live. I am live. How's everybody doing? How everybody doing? Oh man! Shout out to Jermaine for the $1 cash app. Say happy hump day. I appreciate that right there. Man, I am running so far behind right now. I can't even believe I'm running so far behind. But I made it. I made it. I still clocked in. I still clocked in. Yes, and I see I did not change. Let me see if I can work like in the back end right now. Let's just see if I can go here right now. Go into the settings. Let me try. I'm finna try to do it right now. Allow. Show how many viewers like this video. I have it checked. That's why I don't understand. I have it checked. It's all ready to go. It say that is right. Hold on. Let me go to advanced settings. Let's see. Because I did click on some other things. Don't show potential. No. Allow that. Allow third party. Nope. Everything is like it's supposed to be. So I have no idea why it's not allowing us to see the lights, because I can't see the lights either. It's really, really crazy. I don't know what's going on, but it's something, and it's really, really bad. It's really, really bad. Let me go ahead and slide that down now. Again, don't seem like they send out notifications, but y'all already know that we supposed to be around here for the night news. Thank you. Got to get myself together. I'm like confused. I was running because I was doing something else, and then I don't even remember. He said, damn, Willie, is that how you cut out early on us? Just shut us down in the middle of the conversation. No. Say in the video. No. I came back. A lot of people came back. I came back probably like 6 to 7 minutes later, but I came back and I did a part 2. I finished out the show. We did come back. Listen, there was a storm. And it cut power. Everywhere. It scared the hell out of me because everything went black. And I wasn't used to everything going black at the time that it had done went black. Shout out to Miss Buck Good for the $3 cash app. Say support is a verb. Passer, sure enough is. I appreciate that right there. Oh, yeah. We might go to Rumble. Later on. I don't know. Depends on how this part of the show right here go. Depends on how the part of this show right here go. We may go to Rumble. Y'all come on and get the lights up, man. Do not be afraid, y'all. Do not be afraid. It's not going to hurt nobody. But let me make sure I got this thing together because, okay, bam. Got about 4 of them. Oh, all right. I guess we got enough. We got enough to pop off. Got enough to do this little show real quick. Hold on. Bam. Say that for later. Oh, that about that dope right there. I think I got that right there. Now he owned that dope right there. Oh, all right. I think I can do a little bit. I think we can do a little bit. We can stretch this thing on out and make it happen. We're going to try to make it happen. Tennessee is up in the building. What's good? What's happening? Every fan asked for a photo. Whoa, giving refugees and they kidnapping. What? Hold on. Somebody got kidnapped. You was lying to me. I'm gonna leave it right there. You said that the storm is here. Which listen, y'all. It is hurricane season. Out here in the doggone street in the great state of Florida. I don't know if it's in your state, but in the great state of Florida, we start having storms and the wind go to winding. The wind really do go to blowing and stuff like that right there, and you got to hold yourself together. Make sure that you don't blow away. For real. Baltimore's in it. Say at work with it too. Get that paper as you supposed to do out here in the doggone street. Tennessee is up in the building. What's happening? North Carolina is up in this thing. Shout out to Lee. for the $2 super chat. I appreciate that right there. For real, for real, for real. What do we have? Oh, bam. Now I saw this right here. I saw something. Imagine you just outside. Imagine you just outside. You ain't bought no doggone body. You a whole father out here in the street. You a whole daddy, as the young folks say. You a whole somebody. And you mess around and got shot by mistake on purpose. You got nicked. You got nicked in the neck. We have a father who speaks after catching a stray. He called a stray. Like a whole bunch of players be outside at night catching strays. Y'all know what I mean by that right there. Y'all go on to see and listen to what the father has to say. They say that he had done got shot in the neck, nicked in the neck while protecting his children. Let's see if he was protecting the children. Here we go.
Fox 13 News at 9 starts now.
Shots fired just feet away from a family gathering in Fraser Saturday night. A father caught a stray bullet while rushing to get his children out of harm's way. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. I'm Darcy Thomas.
I'm Carolyn Serta. Daryl Green has...
We saw, but was he protecting the children, though? Back it on up to when he first came outside. They say he got shot in the neck while protecting the children, so that's what we should see. Let's see.
Shots fired just feet away from a family gathering in Fraser Saturday night. A father caught a stray bullet while rushing to get his children out of harm's way. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. I'm Darcy Thomas.
I'm Carolyn Serta. Daryl Green has the night off. Now, Memphis police said that father was in critical condition Saturday night, but we now know he's been released from the hospital.
Fox 13's Jack Billieu joins us live at the Austin P precinct. Jack, you spoke to that man, so how is he doing tonight?
Well, Darcy, he was shot in the neck, and he's now recovering at home, but doctors weren't able to remove the bullet because it was so close to his spine. Now, part of the incident was captured on his video doorbell. He says two groups of people started shooting at each other about 5 houses away. He went outside to get his children and nieces when a bullet ricocheted off his house and into his neck. After getting the rest of the kids inside, his neighbor gave him a ride to the hospital. That victim says he just moved to Memphis from Colorado 3 years ago, and now he's ready to leave.
Guess what happened? Now, I thought that this was a whole woman. I really thought that this was a woman, but this is a whole man.
I wasn't ready. I didn't expect nothing like that to happen in my neighborhood, and I didn't cause no problems. I'm not a person that's causing problems out here. I pay taxes, I own my house, and I just feel unsafe, you know. It was broad daylight. It wasn't no nighttime. I was at home, kids playing in the front yard.
There have been no arrests in the case, but that man's brother got a citation after returning fire at those gunmen. I'm putting together more on that and how you can help this family for tonight at 10.
The brother got a citation for shooting back? That's different. So in my mind, the one who I thought was a female is the brother. Now, what I was going to say, because I thought that this was a female, I was going to say, now you mean to tell me that this woman ain't do no ducking?
To his spine. Now, part of the...
This person who I thought was a woman at the time, I am so sorry, but this person did not budge.
Incident was captured on his video doorbell. He says two groups of people started shooting at each other about 5 houses away.
He ducked just a little bit, but was still standing up while they were still shooting.
He went outside.
He didn't even realize that he was shot in the neck.
To get his children and nieces when a bullet ricocheted off his house and into his neck. After getting the rest of the kids inside, his neighbor gave him a ride to the hospital. That victim says he just moved to Memphis from Colorado 3 years ago, and now he's ready to leave.
Now he just
I wasn't ready. I didn't expect nothing like that.
They weren't ready. Boy, these fools out here shooting in broad daylight. You know what I'm saying, man? I don't even bother no goddamn about it. You know, but they just shooting. Just them kids outside, man. I pay taxes. You know what I'm saying? I feel you, pimp, if you need to go ahead on the move. Just go ahead on the get off around that.
To happen in my neighborhood, and I didn't cause no problems. I'm not a person that's causing problems out here. I pay taxes, I own my house, and I just feel unsafe, you know.
See, players, and I want y'all to understand. I do understand that a lot of us have a problem with law enforcement, and y'all don't like to have the police dealings inside of your community. But the smartest thing that you could ever do in your life to try to keep your hood keep your community really, really safe, you have to have police involved in your communities. Y'all got to be out there telling on one another. For real, for real. I know it's against the code, but if you want to be safe, damn the code. If you want your children to be safe in your community, damn the code. Get the people out your community who believe in this code thing. Tell on them every chance you get. Remember, you can do it anonymous. You know what I'm saying? Get them on up out of there. But you got to be careful. And it's a good thing that you only got shot in your neck and you able to still live. Now, they couldn't get the bullet out, so the bullet is still in you because it's close to your spine. Damn, that's harsh. But they said that he was trying to save the children. In my mind, he went out to get the children, but he not at the time he was trying to save the children, because somebody was out there shooting. But anyway, I really ain't tripping. It is what it is, and he did what a man's supposed to do. Go see who out there shooting while your children is out there playing, having a good time. I sell that shit. It moves so well, I promise you. I got to get from around there. Got to get from around there. You done already got shot. Jab from around there. Ain't nothing around there for you. You know what I'm saying? Moving right along. I ain't gonna even much hold you. For real though. We have another, let's say another tragedy. You say, I have no code. Say, I tell on all y'all. I'm trying to tell you something. Oh, no, dog. You out here doing the wrong. You got to get the hell on from around me. Don't come around me doing wrong. Don't come around me doing wrong. If you was my neighbors, please don't let me see you doing wrong. I'm telling the feds on, I promise you. Yeah, from around here, I want to be safe in my community. When I lay down, I want a sense of safety around me. For real though. Let's go on down here to Memphis. Well, we just did it. Let's go on to Memphis real quick. Going around the corner. That's really what we finna do. We got a situation out here. We have a widow. She mourns her husband. Because a father of 3 was killed at the doggone gas station. You players are losing y'all life too. You all is losing your lives too, and you're leaving your little laws and your children behind. I know it's not on purpose. It just happens. It say he didn't deserve this.
Starts now.
He didn't deserve it, though. He didn't deserve it because he was not at all that type of person at all. A father of 3 gunned down at a gas station in Whitehaven. The tragedy happened at a Citgo gas station off of Airways Boulevard on April 23rd. Police have yet to make an arrest in this case. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. I'm Darcy Thomas.
I'm Carolyn Serta. Daryl Green has the night off.
I don't even go to a Citgo. Everywhere a Citgo ad is pretty much in the wrong place.
Tonight, only on Fox 13, the victim's family is sharing their heartache and calling for justice. Fox 13 Sierra Jordan joining us live in Memphis. And Sierra, you learn more about who this man was.
Good evening, Carolyn. We learned the victim's name is Lamar Odom. His wife shared with me for the past 2 months it's been extremely difficult, especially for their 3 little boys who are just 8, 4, and 2 years old. She believes her husband was at the wrong place at the wrong time. A voice full of life.
He was on MLK?
Now a memory.
Did they say that he was on MLK?
This is Lamar Odom, a 37-year-old man, husband, and father of 3 who loved to sing.
Is it Lamar Odom? Didn't he go with that girl, the Kardashian?
He always liked to crack jokes and mess with them. Like he loved his boys.
As an Atlanta native, Ford Odom says they moved here to Memphis to be closer to family, but...
Shot a player off having tattoos in his face and on his neck. Ain't saying people tattoos in their face and their neck is bad. People just like to go out on the point on now. Go ahead.
On April 23rd, everything changed.
Just coming here was just like the worst move. Even though I thought it would be for the better, but it wasn't.
She thought it would be for the better for them to move where they had them move. You mean to Memphis?
Shots were fired at the Citgo gas station on Airways Boulevard around 12:30 a.m. in Whitehaven. Ford Odom says Lamar had just stepped out for a quick errand to the store.
What if somebody did that to him, like just somebody that you playing your life like with? He didn't deserve it though.
Real tears.
He didn't deserve it.
No more singing. No more playtime with Dad. 2 months later, Ford Odom's 3 little boys, just 2, 4, and 8 years old, are learning to live without the most important man in their life.
He was just always adamant about, being here for them. Like he wanted to make sure they reach their full potential and grow up to be respectable young men. Like the stuff they doing out here now, I can't raise them here. I would not raise them here.
I like what she said. The stuff that these young folk out here is doing right now in the community, I can't raise my boys here. I like that. Finally. Sounds good.
Now, I reached out to Memphis police about what led to this shooting. They told me at this time they do not have an update, but the investigation continues. Now, coming up at 10, more from the victim's family. Darcy, Carolyn.
Got to be more careful. Listen, ladies, if y'all end up being by yourself and all that fly stuff right there, you should never want to raise your children where they be acting a fool at. Especially y'all boys, because y'all boys gonna have a hard time making it out here in life, man. For real. Boy, these little upscale communities that y'all love so much. She said that she thought that it was a good idea for them to move to Memphis. Now, I don't know if there's a good part of Memphis, but everything that I have seen on the news over all these years let me know that there is no good part of Memphis. Or maybe Memphis is like Chicago. In the white neighborhoods, white folks is living it up and having a great time. But in the black neighborhoods, they dying and having a hell of a time. So there is some good parts of Chicago. There's some horrible parts of Chicago. Is it like that in Memphis, though? I don't know. Somebody please let me know, man. But the player done lost his life. And he was a good old dad out here in these streets, man. Sometimes we live, sometimes we die. It's just life. Let's just make sure. Make sure that you good people have your insurance. Keep your insurance on you. So you can at least try to go out on the move. Listen, we got a situation that happened down here in Florida. My state, stand your ground state, spit your home state, please don't run up. We're in fit for our life state. If y'all just not coming on in, we only streaming live on YouTube. We only streaming live on YouTube. Again, I am coming on in late. I'm just jumping on in. I'm so bagged up. So I'm just gonna give what I can give and what I can't. I ain't. We have a teacher and a husband. Teacher and a husband is accused of drug dealing. Teacher and a husband accused of drug dealing. You say to go ahead on and check the old. Let me refresh that right there then. Let me refresh. We probably got a little thing. A matter of fact, let me grab this and share this. Got to grab this and share this. Paste this. Now, why my thing ain't moving right? Hold on. Put that right there. Grab that. Let me pin my GoFundMe to the top before I get into a story that possibly have a GoFundMe, and then y'all show the GoFundMe people love and don't show me none. I be confused. Show enough. We have a situation. Let me go and put up on the screen for you real quick. A Florida teacher and a husband faces a judge following drug deals. And they say, and they want us to feel real bad because they supposed to be sold dope in front of their child. They sold drugs in front of their child, and I got something to say, but here we go.
The teacher and her husband facing child abuse charges.
They're accused of trafficking drugs all in front of their 17-year-old daughter. Local 10's Trent Kelly is live with the disturbing details. Trent.
Oh, you say check the father on the live GoFundMe. I think I done already deleted, but I can go back.
That's right, that couple was arrested on Monday. We've learned the woman worked as a teacher here in Miami-Dade County, rotating across several different schools. They were arrested by police after officers say they trafficked large amounts of drugs, including meth, heroin, and fentanyl, all in front of their 17-year-old daughter.
We supposed to be like some type of sympathetic. You did that in front of your child. Man, that's a grown-ass person in the state of Florida. I do understand got one more mango season. But 17 is not like 3. 3, 4, 5, 6. You know what I'm saying? And then maybe we could be like, oh, well, they were selling drugs in front of their 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's, damn it, a toddler. No, 17-year-old, we don't give it. 17-year-olds can be parents.
2 adults, including a Miami-Dade teacher, now in trouble with the law.
Man, y'all could. Let's have a guess on how old Sharon is. Let's just have a good guess on how old Sharon is, because our lighter hue sisters tend to, they age different. Y'all can put your guesses on out here before they say something about it.
Including a Miami-Dade teacher now in trouble with the law, accused of trafficking large amounts of drugs right in front of their teenage daughter. Police arresting 48-year-old Peter Larson on 18 felony drug charges.
Hold on, do everybody got their numbers up? Say 40, 55, 36. You say she's 25. Say 46. You say which one is Sharon? That's what's up. This is with the black hair Sharon. This one right here is Sharon. You say 32, 37, 43, 72. Shout out to T. Lee for the $2 super chat. He said they look like twins. Let me back it up because they did say his age first. You got his age first. You say she's 23. They brothers and sisters say 45, 56, 37, 48. Let's see, y'all.
Right in front of their teenage daughter. Police arresting 48-year-old Peter Larson on 18 felony drug charges. Both he and his wife, 47-year-old Sharon Larson, are also each facing a child abuse charge.
47. Did anybody say 47? I see a 48. I see you with the 48. I see a 41. Let me stroll back up to see who said a 47. I see a 37. I see a 46. Let's see a 40. Boy, y'all was so close, boy. Sharon out here 47. That baby 47.
Are also each facing a child abuse charge. Officers arresting the couple on Monday after conducting a series of undercover buys from the couple's Hialeah apartment. On one occasion, investigators say an unknown juvenile female, later identified as their 17-year-old daughter, was seen lying on the couch, and a second time using a computer. They say Sharon was also present for at least one drug deal. After obtaining a search warrant for their apartment, officers say they found more than 1,400 grams of a meth fentanyl mixture, 50 grams of cocaine, 75 grams of liquid cocaine, plus more than 60 grams of heroin, 35 THC cartridges, 90 grams of Xanax, and nearly 170 grams of suspected fentanyl pills.
Now you gotta ask yourself, who's buying the dope? Y'all gotta ask yourself, this stuff is getting sold to, I would say, non-black folk. I don't think that this stuff is being sold to a lot of black folks. It may be some, you know what I'm saying? But they is in Hialeah, and they both lighter hue, and they got all this type of work that they keep moving. They keep moving this type of weight. This is being sold to white folk. It's just being sold to white folk, for real though.
Investigators also discovering more than $10,000 cash inside vacuum-sealed containers and another 10 grand inside a safe. The couple appearing in bond court yesterday, Sharon Larson visibly distraught and shaking.
According to the arrest affidavit, she's a teacher. So her husband's dealing drugs out of the house while their 17-year-old is present.
In a state.
Y'all see what they just did? They say that she appeared distraught. Why would she be distraught? Now, she is the teacher, and he's the husband. Why would she be distraught?
Appearing in bond court yesterday, Sharon Larson visibly distraught and shaking.
According to the arrest affidavit, she's a teacher. So her husband's dealing drugs out of the house while their 17-year-old is present.
So her husband is dealing drugs outside of the house while their teenage daughter is pregnant. Present. Do y'all understand that they is finna put 100% on the husband?
In a statement, the school district says they are profoundly troubled by the allegations leading to Sharon's arrest, adding that while the incident is not school-related, they have started termination proceedings and will make sure she cannot seek future employment with the district.
Yeah. He forced her to do it. Or she didn't know he was doing it.
And we know Sharon Larson has since bonded out of jail. She is not allowed to have any unsupervised contact now with her daughter. Her husband, meantime, remains locked up on a $170,000 bond. In addition to their criminal cases, the couple also has a hearing scheduled in juvenile court regarding their daughter. That's set to happen later this month.
The daughter can be an adult, so even when they go to court, the daughter can take care of itself. That's petty. The teacher out. The wife out right now. The husband got $170,000 bond. She didn't get that type of bond. You mean to tell me that the courts look at this situation and say, well, she had no idea that her husband was selling dope outside the house in front of their baby. That's what the courts believe.
Well, she is not allowed to have any unsupervised.
Let's see what her bond was.
And we know Sharon Larson has since bonded out of jail. She is not allowed to have.
We don't know how much her bond was, but it must have been low.
Any unsupervised contact now with her daughter. Her husband, meantime, remains locked up on a $170,000 bond. In addition to their criminal cases, the couple also has a hearing scheduled in juvenile court.
This is just crazy how, again, fellas, if y'all ever went to thinking that women and men is equal, stop it. We would never get treated equal. We're not supposed to get treated equal because we're this thing called not equal. If you're looking at your little la-la as an equal, use it. You're looking at this thing wrong. You're not equal. We're different. He say unless they revoke her teacher's license, she's going to the school's districts with a drive with no. Well, she would be able to work in another district unless they revoke her teacher's license. She will be able to work in another county district. Yeah. It's pet because listen, remember, they also just blaming the husband. Or they putting the majority of the onus on the husband. He said daughter can become the plug. Now, that's a fact. But watch this. A 17-year-old. So you mean to tell me the 17-year-old who been laying up in the house watching her parents dealing drugs can't be charged for knowing that they dealing drugs? Wow. Wow. That's deep. So shout out to Hey, she went in with her arms around looking, I don't know what's going on. I don't know. I'm just a teacher. Y'all got to stop treating these chicks like your equals then. I promise you that right there. Ain't no way in the hell you was my equal when we going to do the same damn thing. But I'm going to take damn near 100% of the onus. They're going to hold me accountable, but not you. Shit. Wish I would look at us as an equal. Just stupid. Just not how it was meant to be. Moving right along, I ain't going to eat much, hold you. Bam. What do we have? What time it is? Okay. We got a domestic love. Got a good old domestic love. You say teacher chef. That teacher know how to cook. Listen, I bet you know how to make that meth. Somebody had done asked liquid cocaine. I saw that right there. I don't even know what liquid cocaine is. What is liquid cocaine? Let's see. Liquid cocaine is a form of cocaine that has been dissolved in a liquid. Most commonly alcohol or water. This form of a drug is often used for smuggling purpose as it can be hidden in various everyday items, making it more difficult to detect. So they put cocaine in water? Ain't that something? I never knew that you can put cocaine in water and traffic it. I guess that's that new stuff. Shout out to Sensei for the $5 super chat. He says she lived off the earnings of drug sales like a pimp lived off the earnings of prostitution, Charles. For real though. Got to be more careful. You say, but Willie, she's cute. She's cute though. Oh, well, yeah. Yeah. She cute at her 47. Baby cute at her 47. Now see, hold on. I said that I was gonna go back to try to find or try to see if Buddy had a GoFundMe. Let's see if he got a GoFundMe to say that the widow speaks and she's a widow. Let's see. Scroll down. What do we have here? Yada. I'm scrolling. 2 months. Odom 2, 4, and 8. He had 3 children. You lying to me. I was slipping on my pimping, but damn it, this is why I got you good people on my side. If y'all would like to help out the family, help support Lamar's family after a tragic loss. This was a father who died, and he wasn't supposed to die here in these streets. He had children that he loved. He wasn't bothering nobody. He was just outside at the wrong time. They asked for 4.5K. Out here, they got 1480 so far. They have 1480 so far. I have a GoFundMe myself. The link is at the top of the chat room. And I'm trying to get however many thousands that I'm trying to get because I'm trying to rebuild. So, just want to throw that out there. But let me go ahead and scroll on down. On the early morning of April 23rd, 2025, the file of Lamar Odom tragically ended. I say the file. The life of Lamar Odom tragically ended due to gun violence on the street of Memphis, Tennessee. Lamar leaves behind his wife and 3 young sons, ages 8, 4, and 2. Unfortunately, he did not have insurance at the time of his death. Is anybody watching the Willie Williams show? We are asking for any assistance to ease the burden of his burial and to assist his family with not having financial worries during this time. If y'all don't want the people who you leave behind to have financial worries, get this thing called life insurance. We ask that if you are not able to assist financially, that you keep us or keep his entire family in your thoughts and prayers during this difficult time. Thank you. Got to be more careful. If you don't have insurance on your children, let me talk to you parents real quick. If you don't have insurance on your children, hell, whoever the breadwinner is, they need to have insurance on themselves. The breadwinner should always have the insurance. The parent should always have the insurance. The caretaker should always have the insurance for the children in case they die. So if you had to choose to have insurance on you or your children, get insurance on you. Beg. You can beg for people to help you to bury your babies. But if you die and you leaving around children, you need to have that paper so it's easier for family and or friends to decide to keep your children. Do y'all know that family is not in such of a hurry to take on family members' children after somebody die? Why? Because there's no check that come with it. I guarantee if family knew that you had that check coming, they'll be fighting to take care of the children that you leave behind. I'm just here to help. Moving right along, I ain't gonna get much hold you. I'm just here to help. I call it how I see it out here, man. For real though. Finna move this thing right along real quick. Y'all come on in, hit the thumbs up button. I need some more support around here. How many likes do we have so far? Because I can't even see it over here. I gotta go to the back end. We had 134 likes. That's a good number. We should be over, now what's that thing here? We should be over 200. Come on, y'all. Don't be afraid. And if y'all don't know, y'all, we is also live Monday through Friday for the midday news, y'all. We back for the midday news, but we're still here for the nightly news, y'all. Got one for you. We call it voluntary manslaughter. That's what we calling it out here. We have a husband of a missing pregnant woman admits he killed her during a argument. Look at this little lovely couple. Lovely couple. Lovely couple. Now, this is one of these stories right here to where I can preach to you ladies, but I ain't going to preach too doggone long. The only thing that I'm going to say, bitch, Willie said hush. And Willie been trying to tell y'all for the longest that your mouth, this thing right here, get you in a world of trouble. Don't believe me? Listen. Listen to the story.
A major development in the case of Misha Johnson, the pregnant Hawaii woman who went missing last July. Her soldier husband admitted to killing her out of rage. We warn you, some of the details in this story are disturbing. Stephen Farino reports.
Cameras were not allowed at the courtroom at Wheeler. However, we did watch a live feed from here at Schofield Barracks. This is the first time we have seen First Class Dwayne Johnson. I can tell you he did look proper in the courtroom. He was clean cut, clean shaven. He had his full dress uniform on, and he was very polite to the judge. Answered, yes, ma'am, no, ma'am.
He got respect. You say it wasn't his baby? That's a good guess.
But he was very stoic and emotionless when talking about the night he killed the woman he called the love of his life. And we warn you, some of these details are graphic. Johnson's wife, 19-year-old Misha Johnson, reported missing on August 1st last year. She was 6 months pregnant at the time. In court today, PFC Johnson said on July 12th, the two argued because Misha accused him of cheating and threatened to keep his baby's life. Johnson said that made him overwhelmed with rage, and he grabbed...
Now, you could not hear what he said right there. You could not hear what he said because it cut out.
Threatened to keep his baby's life.
She threatened to keep the baby from him. She threatened to keep the baby from him because she accused him of cheating.
Because Misha accused him of cheating and threatened to keep his baby's life. Johnson said that made him overwhelmed with rage, and he grabbed the machete he kept next to his bed and struck Misha in the left temple. He said he wanted to hurt her, but he did not intend to kill her. PFC Johnson admitted he dismembered her body, put her body pieces in trash bags, and threw her in a dumpster at his unit on Schofield Barracks.
He got enraged. She said that he grabbed the machete and hit her in the temple. I ain't mean to kill her. I just wanted to hurt the little bitch because she talking about keeping my baby away from me.
That he thought he did that because it would be easier for the body to not be found, and he also knew that that dumpster was going straight to the incinerator. I want to go back to the mood in the courtroom. Johnson, again, emotionless and cold when he's describing what happened. The gallery, however, was the exact opposite. They were very emotional. They gasped and they cried when they heard what happened. One woman was crying so much, crying hysterically, that she needed to go out and seek medical attention. PFC Johnson faces 10 to 20 years for each of those charges of voluntary manslaughter and death of an unborn child. Sentencing is scheduled to continue tomorrow. Reporting from Schofield Barracks, Stephen Florino, KH12 News, working for Hawaii.
She was 6 months pregnant, and he's also being charged with the death of a child, which is phenocide, if I'm not mistaken, or feticide, or something like that right there. But remember how people be out here making an argument, well, that's not a baby until it can sustain life by itself. Yeah, but if you get killed by your baby daddy, and the baby die, he gets charged with the murder of something that y'all say is not even a baby. But anyway, let's just back it up just a little bit. Let's back it up a little. Let me tell y'all something. All that little makeup and shit, it don't work for everybody. Now, her head is already made a little funny. And now she done messed around and got pregnant, so that weight is getting on her. Like I be trying to tell y'all, if y'all made funny like this right here, try to stay as small as possible. Y'all look better small, but I do understand that you cannot control your weight like that when you pregnant. You know what I'm saying? And it will let you know that your body really ain't made for all that little weight.
Of his life, and we warn you, some of these details are graphic. Johnson's wife, 19-year-old Misha Johnson, reported missing on August 1st.
See, and she thought that she was super cute. She thought that she was super cute. Why? Because the soldiers would go over to Hawaii and they'll pick her. You know what I'm saying? Because they're trying to hunt something. When the whole ship, if he in the Navy, when the whole ship will come on around there, look at all these horny players. They picking everybody. But she would think that she's just super cute and shit. With that little ugly ass little makeup that she be having on.
Last year, she was 6 months pregnant at the time. In court today, PFC Johnson said on July...
I would love to see how she looked it small. Or I would love to see how she had done looked it before the pregnancy.
12th, the two argued because Misha accused him of cheating and threatened to keep...
Y'all see how it's not her being fat right here that got it looking funny. But if she was to be fat, look how little her legs would be. Y'all really got to work on your bodies, because when y'all put that little weight on and then y'all see how y'all thighs go in real quick to your knees, that shit is not a good look, dog. I promise you.
His baby's
somebody's still hunching, but I'm just saying, like, it's not aesthetically pleasing.
Life. Johnson said that made him overwhelmed with rage, and he grabbed a machete he kept next to his bed and struck Misha in the left temple.
She knew he kept a machete. In her mind, she figured that she can talk slick, and she's not even Americanized. She's Hawaiian, Hawaii, or something like that right there, ain't it? Oh, my bad. She probably is Americanized. She just has a Hawaiian background or something like that right there. So she in there talking slick. You cheated. You cheat. Now, what does you cheated on me have to do with me being a daddy? So I can't be a father to my child because I cheated on you? Bitch, I ain't cheat on the baby. You know what I'm saying? You ladies are stupid. No. I'm going to call you what you is. You stupid.
He said he wanted to hurt her, but he did not intend to kill her. PFC Johnson admitted he dismembered her body, put her body pieces in trash bags, and threw her in a dumpster at his unit on Schofield Barracks. He
cut that baby up. Cut that baby up out here for playing. For playing. I wonder if he cut the baby out of her, though. Or did he just, like, cut the limbs off and leave the stomach alone?
That he thought he did that because it would be easier for the body to not be found, and he also knew that that dumpster was going straight to the incinerator. I want to go back to the mood in the courtroom.
You see, like, she got that I'm the shit face. I don't like when y'all be making that little look right there. I don't like that right there, because y'all do not be cute. Now, this is what I mean by this little horrible makeup. This is horrible. Listen, your eyebrows should not be boxed like that right there. It's not a good look. It's not natural.
Johnson, again, emotionalist and cold when he's describing what happened. The gallery, however, was the exact opposite. They were very emotional. They gasped and they cried when they heard what happened.
See, yeah, here. With little poop mouth. This is a horrible look. But somebody told y'all that this is the look that's going to get them all, girl. Do this look. It will attract all the men. I don't know. I have no idea. This is horrible. Look at this shit. Look. This, no. Y'all got to work on it. She won't get the chance to work on it anymore with slick mouth. She'll never get a chance to work on her representative again with her little slick mouth. She thought that she was super cute with her little slick mouth. I'm going to keep saying the slick mouth shit, because slick mouth get your ass hot. That's y'all earth.
The woman was crying so much, crying hysterically, that she needed to go out and seek medical attention.
The woman who was crying hysterically, who needed to go out and seek medical attention, she needed the attention. Y'all do understand that she needed the attention because she's been missing. You crying that bad in court now? Like, I don't.
She needs
really
to go out and seek medical attention. PFC Johnson faces 10 to 20 years for each of those charges of
So the woman crying does not know how to control her cry when the person who admitted to killing your loved one is explaining something. So you want to miss the court proceedings? You want this type of damn attention to where you will miss the court proceedings because you can't control your cry?
Manslaughter and death of an unborn child. Sentencing is scheduled to continue tomorrow. Reporting from Schofield Barracks, Stephen.
So now when she come back tomorrow, she's going to be doing that little hysterical ass cry again. And we're going to have to put that bitch outside for playing, moving right along. Trying to tell y'all got their mouth. And then y'all be wanting people to be sympathetic. I keep telling, nope. Don't know what that right there looked like. That little sympathy, empathy thing. Nope. I got a story. We need some more thumbs ups. We should be over 200. I'm at 161 with the thumbs up. We should be over the 200. Man, this is depressing. Come on, man. What y'all got going on? I know that y'all can't see the likes, but damn it, when you come in, hit the like. It's not that difficult. I don't know. It's crazy because something was telling me Willie, you should take off. Willie, you shouldn't even show it tonight. That's just what it was saying in my mind. I was talking to myself. Myself said, no, don't show up. But I showed up for you good people who's out here on your doggone job, for you good people who want to be entertained, for you good people who is just chilling. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. The likes is free. Say, why women get mad at a man and play with them babies? Say, these men ain't play. Listen, it ain't like it used to be. A lot of these chicks is getting harmed and or removed off earth for playing with these children. In the last 10 years, a lot of women has lost their lives or really got severely injured for playing with a man's children or child. Y'all still ain't learning. Y'all still ain't learning, though. I know. You're just children. It is what it is. Y'all, we got a Miami rapper. I say a Memphis rapper. I can't put this on Miami. Can't do it like that. We have a Memphis rapper who was arrested because he was involved in the deadly shooting out here, in the deadly gas station shootout. Oh, my bad. It's Memphis rappers. 2, dos, plural. Memphis rappers. We have one who was arrested and one who is on the run. Here we go.
And we do have this breaking news. We're learning more and more about a robbery that led to a deadly shootout in Memphis. The victims told police they knew who those robbers were. They're a pair of self-described rappers.
Well, Fox 13's Jeremy Pierre joining us from the Breaking News Center. JP, you just got an important clarification from Memphis police. What did they tell you?
So, yeah, we got to unpack this right here. Earlier this morning, we told you that police said the man who was killed in the robbery turned shooting Keyshawn Thomas was one of the robbers. Well, Memphis police just told us he actually is not involved in the robbery. All right, he got killed in the shooting, however. The shootout happened last month in Frazier. Police say Andre Scott, known as rapper Boo Two Guns, and Robert Mitchell, known as YNC Trey Slime, robbed 2 men at gunpoint at a gas station on Rangeline Road, along with a third unknown suspect. That led to a shootout.
They named themselves. Hold on.
Happened last month in Frazier. Police say Andre Scott, known as rapper Boo Two Guns, and Robert Mitchell, known as YNC Trey Slime, robbed 2 men at gunpoint at a gas station on Rangeline Road, along with a third unknown suspect. That led to a shootout. That's where Thomas got killed in. Again, police say Thomas not involved in the robbery. Afterwards, the robbery victims told police that they knew the robbers because they are familiar with their music. The Memphis police gang unit identified them. Now Fox 13 is learning both men are familiar with the law here in Memphis. Police arrested Scott for attempted murder back in 2022. Earlier this year, police arrested him again after being caught with stolen cars, guns, and drugs. Scott initially held on a $250,000 bond, but that case got dismissed.
This how you spell. Oh, damn it, I thought I had it at the top. No. Y'all can't see the shit. It's throwing me off, y'all. Hold on. I got to get it to where y'all can see it. Bam. But why is it not showing over there like that? This is stupid. There we go. Bam. Right there. That thing say Boo Two Guns. Boo Two Guns. He named himself Boo 2 guns. Back it up just a little bit. They all in the videos with them things. Yeah. They got that fight.
Learning both men are familiar with the law here in Memphis. Police arrested Scott for attempted murder back in 2022. Earlier this year, police arrested him again after being caught with stolen cars, guns, and drugs. Scott initially held on a $250,000 bond, but that case got dismissed a few months later due to a lack of probable cause. Now, the second suspect, Mitchell, police arrested him with stolen cars multiple times.
This how they, YNC, Trey Slang. Trey Slang. They got the gold glizzy. All right, okay, go ahead.
Multiple times. In fact, Fox 13 reported on one of those car thefts 2 years ago. And months later, Mitchell actually used that mugshot right there, as an album cover for one of his songs.
They smart. Smart, though. It's good promotion. They say, Willie, can they spell Rico?
Both men are charged with first-degree murder. Scott is behind bars. Mitchell is still on the run. And we're still working to gather information on that third unknown suspect. So stay with us all throughout the day here on Fox 13 News. Working right now to have some new information for you for Fox 13 News Midday.
You say you blaming NWA for this. It's crazy,
the rap game
man.
is changing a lot. Jeremy Pierre live in the newsroom.
This is great. Listen. And then, but we be shocked, and the family be going through so much. They killed my baby.
Familiar with the law here in Memphis. Police arrested.
He wasn't by nobody. He was just doing music.
Scott for attempted murder back in 2022.
We got all the money. We got all the guns. Living in scatter sites. Living in deplorable situations.
Earlier this year, police arrested him again after being caught stolen.
We got the most baby mamas in the community. Yeah. All them players, I'm pretty sure that about 9 out of 10 of them got baby mamas. Yeah.
After being caught with stolen cars, guns, and drugs. Scott initially...
Ooh, boy, them boy got drums and everything on them things with a black and mild in them. You know what I'm saying? He got this stendo over here. He ready to do his thing. He a killer. That's what's up. Shout out to C-Note for the $4.99 super chat. They say, Willie, you asked, is Memphis dangerous? Yes, that's why I moved. You've done 3 stories tonight. Memphis are believers in catch and release. That's a damn shame. I've been trying to tell y'all. They putting them right back out here for y'all. They putting them right back out here to be in the community with you and yours.
Held on a 200.
He's sleeping on the floor. Listen. He got a good shot right here of him.
Held.
Laying on the floor with the money out there with the shank, and he's smoking. And his booty out. The pants is up under the crease of his buttocks. That means in order to get the pants up, you have to pull them up. Like pull them and like jump up. Almost depends on how tight they is out here in these streets. His booty out, facing men's shoes. They can get your booty. Ain't nothing you can do about it. But anyway.
On a $250,000.
Look at it. Look all that paper, boy. Y'all out there eating though. Shout out to Memphis.
Bond, but that case got dismissed a few months later.
Y'all gotta ask yourself. So you mean to tell me that they putting out all these videos and it's on social media, and law enforcement can't just run down on them and arrest them for having firearms? I am pretty sure a whole bunch of them have records. A lot of them have records. Say, will it culturally accepted? Community approved. Facts. I like that right there. Man, steal that right there. Yeah. Facts.
Due to a lack of probable cause. Now, the second suspect, Mitchell, police arrested him with stolen cars multiple times. In fact, Fox 13 reported on...
They caught him in stolen cars multiple times. Guess where he was at? Out. Listen, he stole one. They called him and released. Stole another one, called him and released. Stole another one, called him and released. Yeah.
Him with stolen cars multiple times. In fact, Fox 13 reported on one of those car thefts 2 years ago. And months later, Mitchell actually used that mugshot right there, as an album cover for one of his songs. Both men are charged with first-degree murder. Scott is behind bars. Mitchell is still on the...
Say dirty skinny jeans. Say same playbook. Yeah, look. This crazy now. Everybody got money. Soon as one of them die, we got to go fund me though.
With stolen cars multiple times.
Yeah. We in the house on a stairway. Do y'all know it ain't no girls in their videos?
In fact, Fox 13 reported...
We like to play with each other too much. I do understand, well, Willie is just a video and they, showing they toughness and they didn't want any girls in the video to show how hard they was and stuff like that right there. I ain't never want to show somebody I'm that hard. I ain't around no females. Well.
On one of those car thefts 2 years ago. And months later, Mitchell actually used that...
Got to be more careful. Hell, but this what y'all got. This y'all got out here in these doggone streets, and we be loving them. We be loving them. My baby ain't never hurt nobody. Let's see if we can get like a quick little update. Because that was 6 hours ago. That right there was 6 hours ago. Let's see. Let's see if I can just grab this little piece, copy and paste to see what's on the little search box. That was 6 more hours, and maybe they done caught somebody ever since. Okay, that's six more hours. We ain't got none less than 6 hours ago. 10. Oh, I thought that was 10 minutes ago. 2 days, 3 years, yada yada yada. I ain't doing nothing. Hold on. Let me see. Wait a minute. 7 years, 1 hour. Nope. We ain't got no updates. So they still. Whoa, hold on. What is this? Oh, it's somebody else who had done a little story on them right there too. But yeah. One on the run. So y'all do what y'all can to tell on these folk out here in the street. Do not be afraid, man. Get these people out of y'all community. I know you're not supposed to say that about black folk. You should not want to see black folk go to jail. While they out here carjacking and robbing and got they fight and got you scared. Got you scared in your own damn community. But you don't want to call the law them. They need programs. That's what they need, programs for them not to be shooting their own people in the community. Because they don't know no better. We got 184 locks. Can we get this thing up over 200? I know that y'all can get over 200 because, that's what y'all do. I know that y'all can. Say, Willie, back in the days, being with just the boys was called a bathhouse. Oh, Jesus. I can say it like this, man, because back in my day when we was just with the boys, whenever we was just with the boys, either we was playing sports, like we was outside playing football, basketball, something like that right there. We was in the community working, okay? If we wasn't in the community working or playing sports, we was getting dressed to go find some females. Oh, we finna go find us some girls out here in these streets. You know what I'm saying? We ain't just finna be just kicking it with the boys all goddamn day long. No, we got to get out here and practice. We going outside to practice, but not all the time. Not all the time, because it is good to really not be around women a lot of times, y'all. It really good. I'm not finna shame them boys, because they just trying to do a little video and trying to make some money so they can take care of their mama. Because a lot of times they mamas be single mamas and stuff, and then them young boys, they got to go out and take care of their mamas. Like I be trying to tell y'all out here in these streets. The boys have to take care of their mamas, and the girls have to take care of their mamas by getting on the pole. These sons ain't never had to take care of their daddies, and their daughters never had to take care of their daddies by getting on the pole and or slinging that dope in the community. It's unheard of. Let's go on out here to Michigan. We have a mean update. This is a mean update. We finna find out. We finna find out about, I guess, mental health. We finna find out how CPS failed. find out how CPS cleared a Michigan mom months before she set fire to the home with her daughters inside. Say that there again. CPS. The people who come around there and take your children when they tell you that you're not doing right by your children. Them people. They cleared a Michigan mom before she set the house on fire. Here we go.
She was a mother in a mental health crisis. Doctors said she was delusional. Her own family said she was dangerous.
So how did Children's Protective Services decide that she didn't pose a threat to her young daughters?
7 investigator Ross Jones is revealing the warning signs that CPS missed and the fatal consequences that followed.
Grand Rapids 911, where's your emergency? Hi, the house next door is on fire.
The blaze began just after 7:20 on the morning of January 25th.
I can see a lot of smoke coming out of the house. Okay. And the flames look like it's coming from the front of the house. I hear some people and some kids screaming, and some people are trying to help them get out. Please hurry.
The screams belonged to 3 little girls, sisters, who were trapped inside. Police would investigate and determine that the fire was not an accident. It had been set by the girl's mother, they said, Raconda Singleton.
This just should not be anything that anyone's ever contemplated in the world, of that my mom is going to start the house on fire while I'm asleep in the bed upstairs.
But as hard as it was to comprehend, this tragedy did not come out of nowhere. It followed a paper trail months long across multiple state and local agencies, warning that a day like this was possible. Maybe
across multiple states knew that this bitch wasn't ready.
Even inevitable.
Their legal responsibility is to make sure that these children are safe, and it's what they don't do.
Everyone has a mother, and you only get one mother. She was my rock.
And that's why so many people, regardless of what mama do, will forgive mama. You only get one mama.
She was the reason that I am who I am today.
Shantasia King will always love her mother. She is her oldest daughter, living here in Ann Arbor, studying at the University of Michigan. In the months leading up to the fire, she says her mom Raconda's decline was hard to miss.
She will always love her mother, although her mother set the house on fire with her younger sisters in the house. Do y'all understand? If this was her father, and her father did the exact same thing, she would not say, I still love my mama. Or, well, I still love my father. Guarantee she wouldn't do that.
911, where's the emergency?
There's a group of kids. They said they could stand in front of my house.
Frequently, she would call 911 about disputes with her neighbors.
They all walking through my grass and my yard. Oh, okay. Do you know where these people live at?
That her family believes were hallucinations.
It's officers in the graveyard. It's officers by Franklin and Eastern gas stations. I don't see any officers in the graveyard.
Sometimes, neighbors called the police on her.
I'm babysitting my sister's kids, and she's threatening to send people to shoot up my sister's house.
There were so many times where the police were called. There was a family that lived there for 12 years, and that family had so many confrontations with my mother that they moved out.
Then last August, Raconda would take her daughters to this cell phone store. She needed to buy a new phone, records show, because she believed hers was bugged by the feds. While there, she began to disrobe.
I have a woman, she took all her clothes off in the parking lot, walked inside the store, knocking everything down. Hey, quick, lock the door!
She had concerns that people were federal agents and people were watching her, and even saying her cat had been replaced with AI.
Raconda would be admitted involuntarily to Pine Rest Hospital in Grand Rapids, given an order for up to 60 days of inpatient treatment. Doctors said she was religiously preoccupied, paranoid, and grandiose, that she had no insight into her illness and declined medications.
We're here today on the request for appointment of a guardian.
With her mom in the hospital, Raconda's oldest daughter, Shantasia, would go to court, seeking temporary guardianship of her 4 younger sisters.
Well, 4 younger sisters there. I thought it was 3 younger sisters. Temporary guardianship. Y'all see when she talks in the interview at the end of like the last little segment, she smiled and laughed, saying that AI had them took over like her cats and stuff like that. She had a little smile on her face. Go ahead.
And at the same time, Children's Protective Services would open a case. Records show the agency interviewed Rakonda's children, other relatives, and Rakonda herself. A full week after her breakdown, she was still hallucinating, telling a caseworker that her cat or children might be spying on her.
This is a really serious case. From the
the cats or the children may be spying on her. Go ahead.
beginning.
Frank Vandevort is a law professor at the University of Michigan and a child welfare advocate. He reviewed CPS's investigation.
Anybody who's seen somebody who's had this kind of a psychotic break understands that it just doesn't, you don't recover that quickly.
But the following week, Pine Rest Hospital would discharge Rakonda from their care after barely 2 weeks of treatment.
Can you come and pick her up? It was a moment of shock.
And within a day of her mom being discharged, there were serious signs she was still very ill.
She just got out the crazy home. She keeps trying to kill my mom. She's at our house right now.
This is a 911 call made by Rakonda's niece the day after her aunt was released from Pine Rest. Earlier that day, Rakonda's sister tried to take out a personal protection order against her, saying she had come to my house to fight. It's at the point somebody will get hurt. I need help. She's crazy, and I'm scared of crazy. But there is no record in the CPS investigation that the agency was aware of any of it. In fact, just a week later, CPS said they were planning to close the case.
When she's still in the throes of serious mental health problems, the agency doesn't even know that. They rushed to close this case. There's no reason that they need to do that.
The next month,
They rushed to close the case, but at the time they gave custody. Why would they close the case when they have placed custody in the daughter's hand? How do you close a case when the primary parent don't have the children anymore? The case should always be open because you place custody in someone else's care.
at a hearing to dissolve the temporary guardianship for Rakonda's youngest daughters, an employee with the Department of Health and Human Services gave a judge the all clear.
I did reach out to the CPS worker who didn't have any concerns regarding the family, not to minimize it, but there was a mental health episode that Ms. Rakonda had suffered from, but she sought treatment and everything was taken care of.
I like that you caught that right there. You say, Willie, that's a new one. Religiously preoccupied diagnosis. I gotta look that down real quick. What is the definition of religiously preoccupied? Religiously preoccupied generally refers to being excessively or abnormal focused on religious themes, beliefs, and or practices. So this is the third story that I'm doing that has to do with some type of religion. Go ahead.
3 months to the day after Rakonda's daughters were returned to her,
Are there any kids still in the house?
My daughter was in there, yes.
she would set fire to her home, according to police, with the girls still inside.
Say my daughters is in the house. Y'all, now she's not doing any crying. She's not like panicking. She's not frantic. She's not doing that. She just walked up. My daughters was in the house.
Nearly 3 months to the day after Rakonda's daughters were returned to her,
Are there any kids still in the
My daughter
house?
was in there, yes.
she would set fire to her home, according to police, with the girls still inside.
Where is she?
Firefighters were able to rescue 2 of Rakonda's daughters, but the injuries to 12-year-old Shemaiah were too severe.
I did this story.
She would die at the hospital with her older sister at her bedside.
I'm very grateful that I had the opportunity to just speak life and love over my little sister and just let her know, like, she's beautiful and we love her.
After Shemaiah's death, CPS would file a petition to terminate Rakonda's parental rights.
Oh, really? We don't want her to have any custody over children. Got it.
Saying she told police she wanted to die with her 3 daughters so they could be free. They said she stopped taking her medications a week before CPS closed out their investigation and withdrew from outpatient treatment the following month.
We have a public mental health system to protect the community from exactly this kind of incident. We have Children's Protective Services specifically to protect children, and yet these public systems, they're underfunded, they're overwhelmed, they're essentially putting a Band-Aid on a terrible wound.
Do y'all know? Ooh, I'm glad that they went on ahead and said it. He said that they're underfunded. Do y'all know how we can fund DCF? Do y'all know that, just in my opinion, the majority of children who is removed from parents is removed from single mamas? The majority of the children who is in CPS or DCF custody is removed from a single parent household. A lot of those parents, they don't even try to get the children back, and or things are so bad to where they can't even get the children back. But the one thing that those parents still do, a lot of them, they still work. Why aren't we charging? Why aren't we charging them like we do men with child support for somebody else caring for the children? You know, if your child is in DCF custody, in CPS custody, you need to be paying the county, or what? No. You need to be paying the state for them housing your child and having somebody else to care for the child. Since, remember, funding is low. Funding don't have to be low. Give the bill to these single mamas. Single mamas seem to continuously get away without taking care of their responsibilities. You know, my body, my baby. Shout out to Miss Buck Good for the $2 cash shop. You say, Pastor, now, there's mammies. These mammies are good mammies. Well, that's what we call them out here in these streets. For real, though. Here we go.
Today, Raconda Singleton is charged with homicide, arson, and 3 counts of child abuse in the 2nd degree.
None of that matters because a child is dead. You can't bring the child back no matter what you do to the mama. So we could charge her with about 40 more things and still won't change the facts.
Earlier this year, a judge ordered Singleton to undergo a competency exam.
Now she needs to be competent. You got to be competent for us to be able to give her hard time. And this is where we be playing with people also. We allow you to use your mental health problem to get out of doing hard time like everybody else.
Citing patient privacy laws, Pine Rest Hospital did not comment on its decision to discharge Singleton, but said in a statement that the health, safety, and well-being of its patients is at the heart of everything they do. In its own statement, the Department of Health and Human Services said, in part, CPS caseworkers are responsible for verifying the safety and well-being of children and determining if evidence exists to confirm child abuse or neglect by a person responsible. When a preponderance of evidence is not confirmed, CPS caseworkers connect families to prevention resources and closes the case.
They connect. So you mean to tell me that y'all remove the children from the primary custodial person, from the parent, and give the children to somebody else in the family, and then y'all close cases? When did y'all start doing that? I thought if y'all remove somebody's children, that the case stay open until that parent fix whatever the problem is, and then they have the opportunity to get their children back. So why would y'all close the case knowing that they don't have their children? And 9 times out of 10, people, they want the children back. What the hell is they closing the cases, though? This is really, really stupid. But in my mind, because they never told us when they gave the children back, the only thing that they said, 3 months till the date. 3 months till the date from the time that we gave her children back, she had them set the house on fire. But y'all ain't speak on the day that the children was given back. They did not let us know exactly when that the children was removed from her eldest daughter. The only reason that the eldest daughter did not get hurt or anything because she's an elder and she don't live under mama's roof. But notice she said, I still love my mama, though. Your mama tried to kill your sisters, though. Oh, but your sister's younger than you, so y'all really ain't got like no connect because you was like the oldest. You was the oldest, so you have more of a connection to your God, and your God, which is your mother. So you cannot not love your mama because your mama is your God. I get it. Regardless of what your mama do.
Should not be
regardless
anything that anyone's ever contemplated in the world of that my mom.
One mother
is to make sure that these children are safe, and it's what they don't do.
Everyone has a mother, and you only get one mother. She was my rock.
She was my rock. She was my everything. I wouldn't be where I'm at if it wasn't for her.
She was the reason that I am who I am today.
The reason I am who I am. And I bet that your youngest sister is who she is because of your mama too. You know, the one who didn't make it, the one who didn't get a chance to live. And she owed that to your mama too. Y'all's mama. I can guarantee y'all she still has no ill will towards her mama.
Shantasia King.
I promise you that baby ain't got no ill will because I want her to get back to the cat thing too.
We're watching her and even saying her cat had been replaced with AI.
Rakonda would.
That was like a joyful thing. Like that was like, oh my God, like that's silly for her to think. And she put on the smile. But I do understand that you cannot walk around and be angry all goddamn day. I do get that right there. But if this was a father though.
She had concerns that people were federal agents and people were watching her and even saying her cat had been replaced with AI.
Yeah, you, baby. Mm-hmm. You would not be who you is today if it wasn't because of your mama. Now, I would love to know what happened to your mama. Why did she have this psychotic break? What happened? Was it drugs? Was it something that happened in her past and she has post-traumatic stress or something like that? But something happened. Now, and then maybe one day we can get to the bottom of what actually happened. But I do think, in my mind, it was probably a bad case or something. Mm-hmm. Your mother received your father. Thank him too, right? Right. Mm-hmm. Yep. So shout out to all the single mamas out here who are doing the best that they can with whatever they got. Mm-hmm. Do y'all notice that the majority of these stories has to deal with single mothers? The majority of the stories that I do, and I think that the majority of the stories that's out here that a lot of people do, these people is coming from single mother households. Regardless of how the household became single mama, it don't matter. Single mothers is in control of the raising, of the rearing of the children. Just hear what it is, man. Hold on. I got to get that down off my screen real quick. I did say that I was gonna do Rumble. I was gonna pull it up, but now that I'm thinking, damn, because I came in late, that I had something, but I've been sitting up here. I've been trying to find it though, and I can't find it. I was looking for it. I already got a doggone thumbnail for it, but I just could not find it. Let's see. Hold on. Confession. Yada. Okay, wait. Oh, wait a minute. We captured somebody else?
As authorities across the...
We captured somebody else. Okay, bam. And what time was this? This was 1 hour ago. So we got breaking news? We got breaking news. But we still got two on the run. We still got 2 on the run. Oh, all right. I see what they're saying. So we have a mother. We have a mother of a captured New Orleans escapee. She speaks out. And I think it's his mother here. This thing say, he's still my child. Hold on. I got to grab it. A mother of a captured New Orleans escapee speaks out. Here we go.
States scour every corner for clues in the search for the last 2 missing inmates. Families of those already apprehended say they're finally getting the chance to speak with the escapees. But instead of getting a call from the Orleans Justice Center, they're now waiting on a call from Angola Prison. Thanks for watching, everyone. I'm Katie Moore.
And I'm Sharice Gibson. So one of the 10 inmates involved in the jailbreak is Linton Van Buren. In an exclusive interview, his mother spoke with Eleanor Tabone.
Eleanor.
Linton was shot at the age of 14.
Linton Van Buren has a lengthy rap sheet. In 2022, he was arrested in connection to a homicide. Court records showed charges for battery on a correctional officer and sneaking contraband into jail.
They got that baby on a tight red dress. They know what they be out here doing.
Court records show charges for battery on a correctional officer and sneaking contraband into jail. Van Buren was set to have a mental competency hearing on May 29th related to the homicide charges, according to court records.
I just couldn't believe it. I was like, how can y'all break out the jail?
That's his mama? Girl, what you done raised? Go ahead.
I'm still shocked about it because I just don't believe it.
Natasha, Lenton's mother, says her son never communicated with her once he got out of the Orleans Parish Justice Centre nearly 3 weeks ago.
I got to ask y'all this right here, with this picture right here. That looked like, she could be his girlfriend. This is his mother. So that's like a compliment, like his mother still looks young. Go ahead, though.
With her once he got out of the Orleans Parish Justice Centre nearly 3 weeks ago. State police say they've arrested 7 people for allegedly helping him.
It's very overwhelming. I didn't think I'd ever be on the news for my son. You know, of course I don't condone him, you know, breaking out of jail, but at the end of the day, he's still my child.
Natasha says Tuesday was the first time she heard her son's voice since the jailbreak.
Oh, he was jolly. He was happy. He was like, Ma, yeah, it's better than New Orleans jail. He was like, they feed us good. We get hot food over here. He was like, we all together. We all on the tip.
Now, sitting on her couch and Lenton behind bars, his mother crying. Tears, she says, that stem from guilt.
Because I see a difference now. It took me some time to realize how important health environments for children.
Ooh, I like that. I like what she said.
He's my child, regardless of what the situation is. I'm all he has, so I have to be there for him, no matter what the situation is.
Eleanor Tabone, WWL, Louis.
I like what she did right there. I like what she did. Now, listen. Shout out to all our dog you sisters, man. Because I know that a lot of y'all be wanting to say what y'all be wanting to say, but y'all don't be wanting like the backlash from other dog you sisters out here. She said something. And boy... At least she did recognize it.
On him, you know, breaking out of jail, but at the end of the day, he's still my child.
Natasha says Tuesday was the first time she heard her son's voice since the jailbreak.
Oh, he was jolly. He was happy. He was like, Ma, yeah, it's better than New Orleans jail. He was like, they feed us good. We get hot food over here. He was like, we all together. We all on the tip.
We all together. We all on the tip. And then she go to crying.
Now, sitting on her couch and Lenton behind bars, his mother crying. Tears, she says, that stem from guilt.
Because I see a difference now. It took me some time to realize how important health environments for children.
Took her some time to realize a healthy environment is important for children. Oh, say it took her a while. It took her a while to understand. It took her a while to even rationalize it. It took her a while to take some type of responsibility for raising her children in unhealthy environments. I'm glad she said it though. But most people, they wouldn't have even heard that part. They would have brushed that down. She feeling bad because her baby locked up. No. That baby said something. Yeah. Yeah, it took about a good little 30 years. You know what I'm saying? But at least she understood. Now, it seems to me by that picture that she's a mother of 4. Hold on, swole up, back it up. Boy, when I tell you that picture looked like that she could be his girlfriend. Wow. Hold up. I'm trying to get to her sitting on the porch picture. And she looked like a single mama too. And it just be crazy though, man, that y'all be...
Him, you know, breaking out of jail, but at the end of the day, he's still my child.
Natasha says Tuesday was the first time she heard her son's voice since the jailbreak.
Oh, he was jolly. He was happy. He was like, Ma, yeah, it's better than New Orleans jail. He was like, they feed us good. We get hot food over here. He was like, we all together. We all on the tip.
Now, sitting...
My child, regardless of what the situation.
Look. She was a mother of 4. Well, no, she was like a mother of 3. So this is probably like the baby daddy. It's probably one of the boyfriends or baby daddies or something like that right there because they blurring out his face. So I am under the assumption that he is this baby right here. Oh, they probably got different daddies too. Yeah. I just want to say this right here. And again, ladies, no matter how No matter how cute, pretty y'all look, y'all still be out here single mamas. Y'all got to think about that. No matter how y'all look, y'all still be out here manless. I know a lot of y'all is going to make the excuse and say, well, it's by choice. I don't think so. Not all. Mm-hmm. You say, mama, open the door, I'm standing outside. Bam. You say, black don't crack, but it does spread. That's what's up. You say, she never aged. Say, she aging gracefully. Yes. Now, this is crazy because this is him. So I'm going to give him like 18, 19. And this is her. So this is probably like a few years ago. And then she's short. She's short. So she probably like 5'3", 5'4". Mm-hmm. Single. just single out here. Boy, I tell y'all the truth.
Mother says her son never communicated with her once he got out of the Orleans Parish Justice Centre.
A lot of y'all still have no idea how to finesse a man to come in and take care of you and your children.
Nearly 3 weeks ago.
I know. You want to do it yourself, huh? I get you're so smart.
State police say they've arrested 7 people for allegedly helping him.
He say he's 18 and she's 22. Listen, I wonder how old is he, though? We finna find out. Hold on. Let me go on and get this up on my screen. We got to go around to we got to find like the article. We got to find the article. Bam, bam, bam. I got the article. You say he's still my son, though, regardless of whatever he had done did, because I'm all he got. I am the only one for him. He's all I got. Okay, bam. You say his mother, Natasha, who asked that we not use her last name, said that Linton was shot at 14. So at 14, he was shot. We heard that in the story. I'm seeing May the 29th, and I don't see any more numbers that they're throwing out. So they're not giving us no type of ages. I wish that we knew how old the buddy was. Wait, hold on. I can Google it. What is buddy name? What is his name, though? Natasha, Linton. I see Linton, but I don't see his first name. Whoa, wait a minute. I had it inside the camera feed. In the beginning. That's his name right there. Bam it. I got up on the screen. Let's see. Now let me ask my AI Lala. How old is Linton Van Buren, the escapee from New Orleans? He's 26. He's 26 years old. 26. Hold on. How old is all right, hold on. So if he's 26, let's ask how old is his mother then? Okay, doing to the research, they don't have a specific age. They don't have a specific age. That lady ain't no 59 years old. They lying to me. Oh, all right. They out here playing. Somebody done put it on the TikTok, something like that right there. You better not tell me that lady no 59 years old. I'd be a monkey's uncle. You're not gonna fool me. No, you're not. That ain't 59. I'm sorry. But anyway, man. So shout out to her for recognizing it. It took her a long time. But at least she did recognize it. Let me get I'm trying to get to where there's a shot that they had right there. So she seemed to be short. That baby got on that Burberry. Notice something though. And I got to say it like this, right? She light-skinned it. She red bone-ish, right? The red bone knows how to present herself on national television. The darker hues have on bonnets and shit and know that they're going to do interviews. This baby decided to go ahead on and get her house together if it was out of order, but she got it together. She put on her Burberry. She got on her Burberry slides, put on her outfit, make sure that her stomach flat because she keep up with herself, Well, obviously she keep it with herself. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. You say I know plenty of fine 59-year-old women. Yeah. But she ain't 59. No. But hell, but if she was 59, you shit high. It's something in the water out there. Then it's something. But I just had to point out though that she did not behave like the majority. Listen to me. The majority of dog use sisters who decide to do interviews when it has to do with their children doing some type of crime. She decided to not have on a bonnet. She decided to humble herself, to be in a clean environment, to allow the cameraman to go full lens and don't embarrass her while doing it. See, because right here, he's full lens. He's back. He's back so we can get a good look at her. She got the mirrors up there. It looked like she just either she always keep it fly like this right here, or she just got her some new furniture recently. You know. So to all women, if y'all know that y'all about to go ahead on and do some type of interview, if your child done escaped jail, you might be about to do an interview. Clean your house. Clean your house. Iron you up a real good outfit. If you got to wear a wig or something like that right there, make sure that is a wig that you have not been wearing. Make sure that it's combed out right and it's just hanging up in your closet for that specific day. Make sure that outfit is ironed in the closet. Keep it in some plastic so don't like no dust get on it. You know, for that specific day, you can just go out on the grab that there and tell them, yeah, you can come on around. I'm gonna be ready in like 15 minutes. You know what I'm saying? So to have yourself together, man, because a lot of y'all make yourself look horrible.
Mother crime. Tears, she says, that stem from guilt.
Because I see a difference now. It took me some time to realize how important healthy environments for children. He's my child, regardless.
That's what's up. Move right along. I ain't gonna eat much of it. There's a whole and she don't have on any makeup. Ain't got no makeup. Do y'all know that most women would not realize what she finally realized? They would just not realize it. Nope. What else am I looking at? Hold on. Because I don't have any more news, but it just so happened that right there just popped up. No, we're gonna do something about that right there tomorrow. Nearly 3 weeks. We got that. Let me get a good little refresh right here to see what else is out, and I don't see nothing else out. So, who kicked somebody in the stomach? Oh, that's somebody else. Y'all give yourself a pat on the back, man. Y'all done made it to the end of the Nightly News around here in the street. Again, I was running behind, so it was a lot of things that I wasn't able to look up or look at. There's a lot of things that's in my what is the thing called? In my emails that I was not able to click on and see what those videos was about because I'm running so far behind, man. But I just want to appreciate y'all for being around here. Appreciate y'all for showing up. And if y'all do not know, we've been around here live in the midday. We doing the midday again, Monday through Friday at 12 o'clock, Monday through Friday at 7 o'clock. I appreciate y'all. We got the likes up to 227. Thank you. We was only here on YouTube. We wasn't on Twitch, Twitter, Rumble, or Twitter. We was just around here. So hopefully, hell, tomorrow we will be back. Tomorrow we will be back for the midday news. Will it remember the man who lived in Memphis and lost all his kids in their community, and the woman in Chicago that lost all her sons in the community? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yep, I really remember the woman in Chicago who lost all 5 of her boys to gun violence. Crazy. And she never moved. Hilarious. Something really, really wrong with us good people. I promise you. I really, really do promise you. Now, what am I doing here? Suggested, one line, views. 0 comments, like we ain't got nothing ranked yet. Okay, so ain't nothing right there working. Yeah. So, bam. Players, prostate cancer awareness round here in these streets. Say it's just a finger. So your prostate don't work, your meat don't work. Mess around and lose your la-la and or your life. It's your choice. You make the call. Your body, your booty. I am here to help. Yes, I am. Yes, I'm Mills. I really do appreciate y'all for rocking with the player. Y'all, please remember go around to the number 7 channel, the Willie Williams Show 7, the Willie Williams Show 4 channel, the Accept and Agreed channel, which I'm going to be putting up some more on the Accept and Agreed channel. I said that I have a lot, but I got to do the doggone videos. But I've been trying to do some other stuff because I have been putting up other videos on the number 4 channel, the number 7 channel, and this channel. And I hope that y'all is going to watch the standalone videos when the player is not live. I'm still putting in work. When I'm not live, I'm still putting in work. So y'all just need to go on and be checking on the player. But hell, just go around to the WillieWilliamsShow.com, subscribe to the website, and you can pretty much see everything that the player doing out here in these streets. The way you don't miss anything. The way you don't miss anything. So even after you get off here, I am releasing other videos. As soon as you get off here, I will have some other videos released from other channels. So at least subscribe. Or just go check on it then. Just go check on it. I'm still putting in works. I'm still uploading a lot of the videos from the number 3 channel, which they terminated. They took away. They killed the number 3 channel. I'm putting the majority of those videos on the number 7 channel. I'm giving y'all the opportunity to watch the videos that y'all did not watch from the number 3 channel. So I'm still out here. I'm still active. I am still active. And I appreciate y'all for rocking with a player. So I'm finna do some more standalone videos, but I'm finna release some as soon as I get off here. So I hope that y'all ready. And I am finna go in the background and I'm finna try to fix this like button issue. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all for rocking, man. Y'all have a good one.